Turning to Hulu really quick here, moments ago announced some new subscriber ads of 3 million since we last heard from Hulu in January. That's now over 28 million in the U.S. alone. Also laying out a slate of new originals, which include 2 new Marvel shows, which of course follows Avengers Endgame's big debut and the Disney Plus announcement. We're going to talk more and more, guys, about Hulu in a Disney framework.
Yes, we are. Particularly, of course, they bought back the stake from AT&T. That was Hulu itself that bought it back, valuing it at, what was it, $15 billion. Unclear where things stand in terms of Comcast's willingness or talks to potentially do something. I know CNBC.com had reported on some back and forth there. Don't have much to add. But until Disney fully controls Hulu, there are certain contractual rights that Comcast obviously has that may preclude Disney moving more aggressively. They do have fairly aggressive targets, though, for what they believe will be Hulu's growth over time. Right now, it's a function of how much are you losing, and if you're a partner, how much of the losses are you funding. But there's no doubt it's an important component of their strategy and their international strategy.
How do you gauge that growth?
What do you mean?
The number of, what kind of numbers do we want this thing to get to? The reason I'm thinking, let me back up. ESPN, as it got to 100 million, we started thinking more and more about how great it was worth.
Right.
And then it peaks. I mean, does this have 10 years of runway?
I don't know. And I think part of it is also, what is this world going to look like, even in a couple of years, where people are deciding between so many different streaming services and subscription services that they can choose from and what they want to do.
I know.
How much does anything crowd anything else out? Is everybody? I mean, yesterday I had Meg Whitman on too. You may have seen.
Yeah.
You know, the Katzenberg-Whitman Quibi, where they want to charge people $4.99 a month for high-quality 10-minute programs on their phone that are like chapters of a book that you'll be able to watch while you're on the move. Okay, there's yet another subscription that you potentially are going to want, in addition to your Netflix and your Hulu and your Disney Plus and your ESPN Plus, if you want to go there, and your Warner. Are you going to do that one?
I mean, mention the Apple stream.
Or the Apple
last night with HBO.
Comcast.
You get HBO.
Yeah, eventually.
Right. Comcast will be ad-supported, so there at least you won't have to pay for it, conceivably.
No, I think you raised the fundamental issue, which is that at a certain point, it's Gresham's law. I mean, everything's being driven out. This is beginning to be a race to the bottom, I think, where everybody has some sort of offering, and no one's bundling all the offerings together.
Right. There had been some talk at the Disney meeting a couple of weeks back that if you are a subscriber to all 3, there will be a discount, but there's been
nothing, right?
Nothing offered.
So how do we
still, I mean, obviously this Disney Plus is not in the marketplace yet, so.
But one thing's for certain, the core 500 channels that we don't watch, that we go through, that people are revolting against that. I think there's a revolution against channels 38 to 79. You ever go through those? I was on one of those once in a community thing. I was talking about how we need to have more cable on our town.
I finally figured out like a couple of the channels on Fios because we changed like 3 years ago.
Do you have the skinny bundle Fios for $50?
No, I don't know what. No,
yeah,
no. It's definitely, I don't know what.
Yeah, it has
way over that.
It has Dr. Hughes back pain.
Really?
Yeah, it's what it gives you mostly Vegematic.
I hate the channel lineup there.
You know what?
Still doesn't make any sense to me.
You speak from experience.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of going all in on like YouTube TV.
Are you really?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the only thing that's going good. That was one quarter from hell.
Back to that one, yeah.
I'm going to let. Well, yeah, that was a great quarter because they told me it was a great quarter.
I wish. I love
that. Was good.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear that again, actually, because it sounded scripted.
I was
almost.
wistful. No, it was not scripted. It was wistful.
Really,
though.
It was. People don't understand the genius.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't blame
them. Some people call me Olivier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Olivier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Some people call me Maurice.
Woo woo.